Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Total Investigation zu Keycard. It's gone. Wer hätte das denken können? Hallo Cedric, du übernimmst.
The keycard! It's gone! Very clever. Pretending that your card was stolen, when in fact, you're just trying to hide it from us. You've really thought this through. What? Wait! It's not like that! You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer! Arrest this woman!
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Ashworth!
I don't give a shit.
Ja, die Suitcase, ich kann dir immer nicht wegen des Suitcases vergeben.
That's one ugly ass suitcase.
Credits.
Credits. Nächstes Chapter.
What's wrong? There's disbelief written all over your face.
Franziska, I know that you are the lead investigator on this case, however...
Hold it! Don't even think about wasting any more of my time.
Huh.
You know the rules as
So
do I. You know the rules as
So-
well as I do. Evidence speaks louder than words.
Ja, es ist eine ganze Musical Reference, References hier.
Even if this isn't a courtroom, that basic tenet still applies.
Tenet, ich weiß, was Tenet heißt.
Ich glaube irgendwie Regelsatz oder keine Ahnung, irgendwie so.
Ja, I guess.
I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth?
I intend to do likewise.
Wow, so this is a cargo hold, huh? It's so big!
Same Gumshoe.
Wieder runtergelaufen ist einfach.
This plane is a special model. It has both a super large cargo hold and an ultra luxurious first class seating. Das haben wir noch gar nicht bemerkt, Edgeworth.
So, is this the real scene of the murder?
There's certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct?
Okay, let's get investigating, sir.
Sehr schön. Also, wir sehen natürlich direkt wieder hier. Wunderschöne Koffer.
Die geilen Koffer.
Oh ja.
Holy suitcases, Mr. Edgeworth! It's like all-you-can-use suitcase fair!
These must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell. The ones the company is planning to dispose of after this flight is over.
This paint shop is really cool, don't you think? It practically screams artsy.
Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it will bring you much happiness.
You think so? Then maybe I will. Let's see. $25? I think I'll pass.
Erstmal den Stimmbruch gekommen. Mr. Never wonders why they don't sell. You need 2 jobs just to buy one. It definitely looks like one is missing. What's that brittle substance I'm stepping on? It's a bunch of glass fragments. Kaputtes Glas.
Kaputtes Glas.
Not this again. So, Bedsheets in dem Karton. Das ist natürlich... Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew.
This sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir.
By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so.
Please ask me.
So,
Please.
das haben wir auch noch da Sengfa irgendwas. Kann man auch lesen.
Express.
Ja, Express. Wahrscheinlich schon. So, schöner Koffer. Was ist da mit?
Hey, what's with the suitcase, pal?
Yeah, ich will das. It's what the victim checked in, sir. So this suitcase belonged to Mr. Hicks. I don't think he'd mind if we took a closer look.
There's nothing out of the ordinary in here, sir.
Wait, a file?
And there's a photo of Mr. Carver in it, sir.
What the fuck? It looks like a profile on Franziska. Weird. Why would Mr. Hicks have had a file on her? So, was ist denn der Cargo hier? All sorts of boxes are piled up here.
This one says flammable, and this one it says pharmaceuticals.
This one says, for exorcism use only. Just what kind of operation is this airline running? So, ist hier was beim Fahrstuhl?
Oh, I'm just now pushing the buttons on elevators and crosswalk signals. Here, you should give it a try, sir. Go on, push it.
The
Push
elevator.
it.
The elevator is currently stopped on the first floor, Detective. It can't move.
Push. Oh yeah, I guess nothing would happen if you push it now.
Well, nothing would happen normally anyway, without the special keycard. Both the door to the attendant's room and the elevator's control panels require a keycard, which makes it impossible for a passenger to come down here. Danke für den Reminder. Finde ich witzig, wie Gumshoe einfach so einen Geheimtipp hat. Hey, klick doch mal auf den Knopf. Reden wir mit Franziska. You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective Gumshoe, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. It seems to me that you were already here at this airport for something besides the murder.
Yes, I was.
Why at this airport?
I've been following a very large and involved governmental level international crime. But it's much too large for one person to take on alone. So it was decided that I should form a joint investigation with Interpol.
Ooh. Interpol's involved?
It's a top secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have.
Auch nicht, wenn wir irgendwas präsenten. Vielleicht das. Ne, das war Logic, ne? Der Typ.
Mit dem Profile oder was?
Ja, warte, ich gehe noch eins zurück. Hier. Vielleicht kann ich es jetzt schon kombinieren mit den Interpol und Profile und Franziska. Oder? Gott, wir haben immer noch so wenig Leben.
Oh. Game over.
Alles easy. Now, why would Mr. Hicks have documents profiling Franziska?
Oh, I know. I bet he's a big fan of Miss von Kammer, sir.
Franziska said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation.
Oh, maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and he followed her.
Detective, I think it's more likely that Mr. Hicks was, in actuality, Interpol Agent Hicks. I think Franziska had some explaining to do.
Damn.
Gut, da reden wir wieder mit
Warte,
ihr.
das hättest du, glaube ich, auch noch. Ich glaube, das hättest du auch noch kombinieren können, oder?
Was? Die Gläser sind die Shards?
Ja, also. Ja.
Das natürlich Sinn. Warum nicht? Ist ein Freebie.
Eben. Jetzt ist es falsch.
I think we can safely conclude that these fragments are from a pair of glasses.
And the victim was wearing a pair of broken glasses.
Exactly what I was thinking. I'm sure that the shards would match up perfectly with the remnants of his glasses lenses. Ergo, the victim was here, just as I suspected.
So you're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir?
Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now?
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Perhaps it's a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left is to find the murder weapon. Ja, dann reden wir mal ein bisschen mit der Guten, beziehungsweise... Oh, das ist sogar nicht was präsenten. You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you?
Nonsense. What are you talking about?
We found a profile detailing information about you in the victim's luggage. I suppose it was prepared for him so that he could recognize you when he landed. Which makes him not Mr. Hicks, but rather Interpol Agent Hicks. Isn't that correct?
Should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But it looks like they got to him first.
So he really did come here to receive an Interpol agent, then?
Yes. Yes. Agent Hicks was on the trail of a very large international smuggling ring.
Was für ein großer Ring ist das denn, wenn er international groß ist? Also,
Mr. Hicks didn't kill himself. He went undercover to investigate this crime. And it was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. I never expected to receive a call about his murder instead.
I think we now have a pretty pretty definitive evidence. Ugh. But Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold.
Well, what was he doing down here, sir?
To narrow Aspekte.
There's nothing but luggage. Oh, I get it. Maybe he forgot something in his suitcase and came down to get it. Ow!
Agent Hicks came here for a work-related reason. Of that I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggling operation he was observing. Franziska, do you know exactly how he intended to pursue his investigation?
No. Unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed.
I see. But which raises another question. A normal passenger can't access the cargo hold on their own. Agent Hicks must have identified...
Hallo?
Oh, so sorry.
Franziska?
Ja,
Also,
ja.
Sorry, ich war im Stimmung. Agent Hicks must have identified himself to a member of the crew. And entered the cargo hold with that person who let him in.
Yes, and then he was murdered here. These glass fragments and his broken glasses are testament to that. And then...
The killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases, and...
They entered the elevator, but while they were riding it up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence. Because of the intense shaking, the suitcase popped open and Agent Hicks's body flew out. At the same time, his wallet fell out of his pocket, spilling its contents everywhere. Which explains why there was money scattered all over the elevator floor. Das war die... Und wir haben das Leben wieder!
Jawohl!
Das war die schnellste Investigation meines Lebens.
Ja gut, wir haben diesmal bei Logic relativ eindeutige Hinweise.
Ja gut.
I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage.
What? Really, sir?
Hilfe. I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Tenero.
Oh.